So we've got Brandon Ragers and Kyle Wright, both very good players. Brandon's on a heater right now. He's won like I think 5 straight, 6 straight. Let me turn back the music. Ah, there we go. Now I'm chilling. Now I'm listening to music. I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Oh, interesting. Oh, we got a luck off?
Yeah, we already said got.
Shit.
Ready, set, get this shit happening.
I love that.
It's sweet.
I gotta yell at them. No, I was just saying that it was nice. That was awesome.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought I did something
No,
wrong. I was
no.
like,
It's the
first time I've ever used that card.
No,
so
no, no,
it's
no,
like-
no. So actually, I pinged it, and I was writing out "bruh, nice," right? And then I realized you're freaking out about it, so I was like, oh, I gotta go tell him. And it was, yeah, he didn't mess
I
anything
just
up.
couldn't read it. I'm sorry.
You're good, man.
All right.
Have
Thanks.
fun, guys.
Oh, hello.
That was my bad. I was like messing with him, and then he was clearly like, Kyle. He was like, "Oh, I messed up something." And I was like, "No, no, I just thought that was a sweet move, like, it was just really cool. Oh my god, this deck is rude. First impressions?
I mean, he's just playing the throws, right?
Yeah.
Probably just playing.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to flash the first one then.
Yeah, you
He
get to
can
flash the second
play
one.
good impressions.
Put
Flash
5
second one
speed on
gets
it?
3 bonus speed. Yeah.
That's brutal, actually. So, yeah. If you're Nomu, and we have, 28 life? 28.
He was gonna go up.
he was about to do it. Okay, a good start. Oh, it's a 4-div. It looks so much like Back Alley to me.
Yup. It's because he's in the back alley and he's throwing a haymaker. It's
Leaping right hook. Back Alley him. Well, one's from above. He's leaping, and the other one is from below. 2
Right.
speed, -2 damage. This is like bread and butter stuff for a 4-div, right? It's just like a really
right.
like a kind of uncomfortably fast 6 damage move, like that draws you a
Yeah.
card. It's cool. I don't
Ye-
know that it's threatening enough for me, but like it is cool.
I mean, it was threatening enough to get a block out, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
So like, if
Well-
we fire another one
Against
right?
Nomu, you want to block everything though, right?
Yeah. But this is only 6, right? Normally versus Nomu, like, I'm down to take a 6 damage move. I'm not down to take the 12 damage move,
Right.
right?
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I just, especially early, I'm just blocking as much as possible. He has not overtaken Jose yet. They are both at 6 wins.
Ooh, that's exciting.
This is an interesting hand we've got here. So Jolt, which we can. Well, we got 2 super regens out. Brutal. So
Yeah.
so what really sucks here is that Nomu with super regen, you don't choose the foundation that goes back to his hand, right? So he can respond with it and then
Correct.
happily pick it back up.
Yes.
And
Correct,
so
correct,
yeah, and
correct.
then we block with this, take our 1. But yeah, as Toru, you've got to have an answer now for the super regens, right? I think you don't even want to put those back into his hand. I think we found an answer. I'm surprised we didn't first impressions that, but maybe we were just planning on building anyway. Yeah, it looks like we were just
Yeah,
doing
he
a
might
build.
just be in the zone of just like, yo, this is supposed to be on a throw. I'll save it for that.
Yeah. And it's not like all is lost or anything like that, but yeah, that is not ideal for Nobu to have access to all the super regens, because you definitely don't want to let him heal all that life. Like right now he has effectively 41 health you got to chew through. And here's the thing you're talking about, right? A 7 speed for 9 is, and he did the thing that we talked about where he blocked with it, and even blocked a mid attack with it.
Right.
So you got full value.
feels
out of
great.
Flame. Yeah, that's really good. Is that Denki in the art? No, it can't be. It's just some random hero. Yeah, but so we give it 5 damage. Our opponent passes. We give it 3 speed. Our opponent gets sad. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Blocks with a plus ultra.
But that's fine because like if we do decide to go for the haymaker afterwards, right?
Yeah. I mean, of course, we don't play with 100% knowledge, right? But our opponent actually has 3 mid blocks in their hand.
Yeah, but I'm down to get like two of those out of their hand.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Yeah, I think it's totally fine. And as Toru, I think that Haymaker's the one you flash too, because it extends his board state
Right.
or draws him a card, and both of those things are things you don't want.
100%.
Yep. Yeah, you can.
100%.
And we see that we're giving it -2 speed, so it's being flashed. And then keenly we block with the one move in our deck that does not hit for 6. So I'm super down with this. I think you can tap Toru, but maybe that's greedy of me. We draw a card, chillin'. Does Brandon go for the chop? No, he plays it safe. Builds one.
I think is the right move.
Yeah. So now is the part of the game we're 17 in the yard, 30, and we're about almost halfway through Nomu's deck. I start checking his discard pile for what is possible to be thrown at me, and then I start
Correct.
sculpting. Oh, this is a meteor deck. Interesting.
Yeah, so that's my big thing with these 6-handers right now, and why I'm like really valuing Meteor. Is we have an issue as our 6-hand character of getting attacks, and so if we're allowed to just have an attack in our discard pile, we find 1, we accidentally find 3. Well, I'm off to the races, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's actually why I'm testing an Ochako 2 list. That I can't believe nobody has played before, but it might be that like set 2 is like giving us the tools to actually play the deck. Why is nobody playing Punch Planet and Ochako 2? Right?
There were definitely people playing that in the second provisional. Like I think that I saw that in that deck.
Okay.
But yeah, that is the variant I would play if I played that death list. I wouldn't because I think it's such a high roll, but
right. My big thing is you get both. Did I click the wrong button? Go back. I am playing the. I'm playing the Blue Flame Spiral.
Mm-hmm.
That says if I hit you, I destroy one of your foundations, as well as the if you block me, destroy one foundation, as well as the Gale Force.
Well, we
right?
took
So, like,
6 and committed super regeneration? You gotta shove one in his hand, dude. You gotta do it. Yes! Sorry, complete your thought.
Yeah. But I just like really like the D-build version. I beat Barrett when he was Cementos and a 9-hander with this deck.
Oof.
Yeah. He technically misplayed and used Face Shield on one of my Relentless Barrages. So I kicked that bitch from the card pool, played another one, picked that one right back up. So like
brutal.
He didn't have to. Yeah, but like yeah. I think that card stock goes up a bit in depth for next set.
That is really cool. Oh, do you flash this? Yeah, I think I remember Kevin Broberg was talking about how Ochako 2 was a good answer to Asui because she can just Blitzkrieger, right? You can rush her down, and then you have the girth to like tank the early ones. And it's certainly true on both of her like big symbols, right? Because I haven't really seen her playing on Chaos. She has Chaos, right? She has Death, Chaos.
She
Evil?
does. She does have Chaos.
Is it Chaos? Or
Death,
Air?
Chaos, Air.
Air.
Death, Chaos, Air.
Death, Chaos, Air. Okay. I've seen her on Air. I've seen her on Death. I haven't seen Chaos, but I'm sure that there's some build that would work with it because Chaos is good. Oh. Well, this is cool. If we did we flash the 4 diff attack? if we're gonna flash something and be this one, this is so key for us actually, because I don't think we care about momentum in any other context. Anyway, but what I was saying is that she has the aggro like nut potential to just kill just about anything. And that's super cool.
Correct. And she's got like just enough board state control of like, here's like being able to point and click at your opponent's best move, sometimes twice.
Yeah.
Right? And then like the crazy thing that I was doing was like, even if you like they do block the 6 mid for 6 Gale Force because they don't want it to happen again, you still spend. And then you just like, I'll pay the 3. Now this is a 5 mid for 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to pick me up another 5. Like, you have to have 2 mid blocks. You have to have 2 mid blocks versus that deck.
Yeah, you must. Yeah. That feels bad. That feels bad for sure. Or you're just taking 10, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And then at any time, if you do block any of these, they all get the bonus damage. So now it's a 5 mid for 7.
But my one problem there is that the death build is already all in on a really good mid attack. So, like, asking your opponent to hold 2 good mid blocks is like not that tall. I think that like I have seen the ones playing Turn to Dust and like some low attacks, and like that's I think that's fair, right? That's a good idea because the deck is already so low. Oh wow, we had 2 chops.
The other thing we get to do is Cheerful Uppercut, because it is a punch, and so it's like a 5 low for 4. It's a 7 low for 4. Oh, it hit you. I'll pick it up. I'll jam it again, and now I'll start my combo. But more importantly, you just enhance commit your face and be like, all right, here's your breaker 1 for the turn. Now my death symbol has Eat My Sticky Balls because I get 1 block, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now do 33.
And
I got my 1 block. Do 33.
If you built the Struggling with Studies, you can
Correct.
Really what? Why didn't that card get yeeted? Oh, did we draw another one? No way. What happened? Oh, it gets shoved in momentum, doesn't it? Yeah, it gets shoved in momentum. Okay, yeah, so he drew a Hardened Chop off the top. What a gamer.
Whoa.
It's okay, because we drew a low block off the top of our deck. But, like, damn. Oh, man. Max Greed. Fuck it. It was on a 7. We could check anything but a 2. I would have released. I'm an asshole. I never believe in it. If there's a possibility, I'll play around it. Nomu's in kind of a spot though. We just kind of Yahtzeed into the right blocks for the turn and took very little damage.
Yeah.
And like because we have Meteor Shower, like Toru gets to go in pretty hard. The only thing keeping us safe here is that she doesn't have that many foundations. Like, if it were me, I'd want a bigger board. But I don't think there's any reason not to poke the Nomu. So you can just get some attacks in hand. It's like, or some of those foundations into his hand. It really messes with him. And Brandon's not doing the thing I thought he'd be doing, where you leave the super regens up, because those are on damage step, right? And Hagakure's on damage, so they're both on damage. Okay, no, it wouldn't work like that. Never mind. You would have to.
Correct.
Okay, all right. So it isn't quite as much of a blowout. They're both on damage. I thought it was after resolution. I am incorrect. But this is fine. Probably taking 4 from this guy, or flipping first impressions for 3 damage. That's actually pretty sick. I like that a lot for this in this specific thing, because you make all your little baby damage attacks into big boys. And we drew another grab barrier. Brutal. I wouldn't have stunned in that situation, but I guess you gotta play through it.
Yeah, especially if you're going to try and use the Indiscriminate this turn, right?
Yeah, also grabbing Meteor Shower is a little sus to me. I would want to build here, personally, so I could survive, because you're in control at this stage.
Right. I mean, all you got to do is just Yahtzee it back, right?
Yeah. I mean, no, but
right, or just like jam it back into your momentum. Just play it again on a 5, and then build back out.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, I wouldn't want to play Meteor here. I would want to play the grab barrier, right? And flash it.
Oh, for sure.
Like, that's the way better play. And then we just traded a 2 low block that could turn into, like, I would have much preferred that card over the earphone jack, right? So we're just left with a kind of awkward hand because we traded for the Meteor Shower out of some greed. I think that the Meteor Shower was fine in our momentum. This is on a
Fair.
6. If we, if we check a 3 here, our board position is not great. We could very feasibly miss some blocks, but it's okay. We're gonna force the last card into Nomu's hand. Oh wait, no, he can respond to commit it and protect his board. Interesting. I've never actually seen this matchup on play out. I've only thought about it in the most actually, I'll say the least scholarly sense. Oh, he chooses not to respond. So, but Nomu could have, before the damage step, committed the card and protected it.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, because it doesn't have to be above 6, right? He just changes it to 6. It was already a 6 damage move.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. But we've got a pretty
that is the nuance, right?
Yeah. So, what do you flash? Is it the very first one? Do you force him to have more than one? What do you think?
I think if we've got a mid block for this thing and it's feasible to block it, I think that we go for it. But this thing does get hella fast, right?
Yeah, it gets very fast.
I think this thing gets crazy fast. And we don't want to give him more momentum because then we're forced to flash whatever he EXs.
Okay, so he flashed it and took 4, it looks like.
I mean, he does have the life to spare, so...
Yeah, we're sitting pretty. We can certainly hold our blocks if we want to. And we have a wall clang. We have the grab barrier. Jolt is very good in this situation because you get to, like, tap down one of the regens. Oh, wow. He says, I'll check a 6. It's easy.
What a baby game.
I mean, it's fine. That one's like kind of a 4-diff because it rebuilt one.
Correct.
Very scary. And we do have the low block, right? I would feel very good about blocking with indiscriminate in this case.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And I would definitely be using the jolt right now.
Yeah, hit a super regen, so it doesn't have 16 health.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There it is. Give it 5 damage. If this touches you, it won't.
It won't. No.
Flip, ready Taiyaki. Not because we want to use it, but because we just want to block. Please let me block.
To block.
So
yeah, but I mean, if there's
you go ahead, man.
If there's accidentally a stat pump, like Taiyaki would be the thing to like stop it. Like one damage is gonna get there. I'm down to destroy my foundation.
Yeah, that's fair. If that's what ends up being lethal, rather.
Yeah.
So in this case, I think I would tap. Yeah, the 3 he's gonna tap are gonna be Taiyaki, face down, and face. Because now we have wall cling plus release to feasibly be able to block something if we really needed to. If we go through like 2 more attacks, right?
Wowzers.
Yeah, this is not ideal for Brandon. I don't think we even need to block this one. It's only for 6. I wouldn't even zero grab. I just take 6. We're so far ahead that I don't think it's necessary. Because now you let him build, perhaps, if he has like 2 diffs or something like that. And he draws a card. Like, yeah, I wouldn't have done that. I think you only do that if it's absolutely necessary. And 15 is an awkward number for Nomu. That's 2 attacks. 21 is still 2 attacks some of the time, so I would have rather had in the card. But that's okay. I mean, it's fine. We're still in a very good position. Unfortunately, because we've been trying to pressure his life total and also his board state, we just draw another zero grab. Barrier? Sorry, I gotta just call it barrier because there's another card called Zero Gravity. But I think that we haven't been building enough. I think that once Nomu got past the point of like blocking, holding them was. I don't think the foundations matter anymore.
I agree.
Yeah, but it's okay. We're gonna force Nomu to use his response on this. What did we flip there? Apathetic. Okay, we get the flip Taiyaki. That's fine. Force it. Oh, he's going to flip Wall Clang. Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Because you force the Taiyaki or you flip the Important Foundation. Because that's the only thing that matters on your board. Gotta go find Meteor. Picking it up seems sus, but I've seen worse plays. I just like it, this turn is not going to be super deep, right? You could. I don't know if you can do 15. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe 16. He picks up the Meteor. You could. If we check 2 3s, it's going to be hard, but this one's going to do 6. The next one does 5. Yeah, Nomu could die this turn.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean,
he taps Nomu. He says you don't have it.
oh, then he's dead.
Yeah, he's very dead. Even with the responses, he's still dead to just base from Grev Barrier and Meteor
He's got
Shower.
2 regens.
Yeah, no, but that cancels out the first one because Nomu responded to make it 6 damage.
Right.
It was 8. So we're flashing
right,
this
right,
one.
right.
I probably would have saved the flash for the Zero Grav because Zero Grav is very... But, I mean, it's okay. We force him... If he didn't block, right? We put some stuff in his hand. He grabs a high block. Brutal. Very cool. All right, well, Brandon could block this. It is lethal, but he could block it. It would be on a 6. So if he checks a 3, he loses. Oh, respawn? Respawn? Earphone jack? Now he needs a 7? So he needs to check a 5 now?
Yeah, this comes down to check a 5 and live.
Oh, he swaps the speed and damage? Why? We don't have another attack. I guess he just values the... I guess he thought he might have it, right?
Yeah.
And then we respond...
So, if one of those cards that he picked up was a 1 low, right? Or even the partial, right?
I
Like
100% would respond Toru, because putting another foundation in his hand is just too good. Oh man, I would have done it. I would have done it because it means that Nomu can only review one of those cards. But we value... Okay, that's cool. We value making the checks here, which is pretty cool. I don't hate it.
And this feels like a good position, right? We got double momentum, triple momentum.
Only thing I don't like is we only have 1 card in our hand. So we're gonna basically only be able to deal with 2 attacks this turn. And the block in our hand, I think, is a very...
if we rip the foundation off the top.
True. That is very true. Is this the one you flash? It's an easy mid block, right?
No, not at all. Hell, we could even let him hit us with this card, right? Like, this card is just numbers.
So he flashed it. He flashed it.
My opponent's at 1. I don't care.
4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, I think we lose this one. We're checking too poorly here to be able to chew through Zero Grav and this, because we get to pick up... Oh, no, we don't get to pick up Meteor. Never mind. We get to find a foundation and then pick up... Oh, my God. It's a plus ultra. That was a plus ultra. I think you gotta yeet this one.
Huh.
Because I don't want him to... It's target destroy, right? Not that it matters.
So.
Not that it matters, but it is one of the bigger ones. It's either that or you say, no balls, you don't have it. You'd have to play 2 more attacks through barrier. Like, who cares if you kill one of my foundations? Certainly are trying to force it, but... Yeah, he says, fuck it, dude. You gotta have it. No balls. Play it on a 7. Kill Taiyaki. Yeah, this all makes sense. All right, so we just got to see if we can check 2 7s and also rip a 5 diff off the top. That's what it comes down to. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we grab barrier this one. Yeah, you immediately draw. What a nail biter.
Yeah, this has been really fun.
Builds tight-lipped instead of drawing. Goes to momentum. Draw a card. It's an attack. And he can pass it. If he checks a 3, oh, heartbreaking. Heartbreaking.
Oh.
Wow.
I think he was counting the attacks in his deck to see if what he had, to see if he needed to draw or build so that he could draw off of the gravity. Wow. Actually incredible heads up play. We were just like, Unga Bunga, draw that card, champion. Draw that card, king.
But he wanted to make the check.
Right.
Interesting. That's
ice go gameplay for sure.
Yeah, I like that. And it's a
Not
throw.
meme.
So we're
Not
yeah,
a meme.
but really cool. I think that was a really fun game. Actually, I had a lot of fun watching that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it was like a blowout or anything like that, right? Like Brandon played really well into a counter, right? His opponent built a counter for it, and that's awesome.